Let's hear it for Public Works and all of our city team and Parks and Recreation for getting us here today as we finally break the ground on 51st Street Greenbelt. I'll tell you, we were here not long ago. I was here with the Congresswoman not long ago as I think we had a big giant check for $2 million. The Congresswoman brought a big giant check for $2 million. It was maybe a year and a half ago. But now we got a few more big checks and we're ready to get going on this project. This wouldn't have been possible without the support of the Congresswoman, of our Councilwoman, Tanua Thresh Intook, as well as Rivers and Mountains Conservancy, who's also a partner at the same level as the federal government, and our local support from our local Measure A, Elevate 28 infrastructure plan. So I can't say how proud I am just as a North Long Beach resident to see this project move forward. It's been a lot of focus on this area. You've got the forest wetlands up north. Lots of investment took place up there, about 40 acres, and then the Dominguez Gap here. And this whole area really demonstrates the amount of investment and attention that's been placed, that Long Beach has placed on the lower Los Angeles River to really create spaces that are active for our local residents to engage in. And this was an underutilized piece of land, and now we're going to turn it into a place for memories to take place, for folks to engage with nature. If you take a look at just some of the elements that are here, this is going to be a very nice place to walk and just enjoy along this river. So we want to thank everyone who took part in this. Yeah, that's what I want to say. So again, Elevate, I'm not going to go off these points. Elevate 28 is our investment into all of our neighborhoods. Not just, we call it Elevate 28. Yeah, sure, we're hosting the Olympics in 2028, but this isn't Olympics infrastructure. We're investing in all 9 council districts, every neighborhood, so everyone can take, a little bit of pride in their community and know that we're investing in every part, every district, every part of our community. So when young people are inspired in 2028, they can go out to their parks and run and jog and play soccer and play basketball and know that we care about their communities and we want them to be proud of their own neighborhood. And that's why we're making these investments into Elevate 28. I want to now, at this point, this project wouldn't have been possible without a funding request, partnership with our Congresswoman, who's represented this area for a long time, but she always checks in with the city of Long Beach. As long as I've known her as a council member in this area and as mayor, she is one of our biggest champions for the North Long Beach community. So that said, let's welcome up Congresswoman Annette Barragan.
Thank you, Mayor Richardson, for the introduction. I'm excited to be back here in Long Beach, back here at this location. So excited to have the groundbreaking of the 51st Street Greenbelt and to deliver on a promise to provide more parks and outdoor rec space to families in the North Long Beach area and those that are coming along the LA River to be able to have a space to come to. Today we kick off the construction to transform this undeveloped lot into a vibrant green space along the LA River. So today you have the before photo, and I'm looking forward to the after photo, and of course seeing families come here and enjoy this space. I want to thank the City of Long Beach for their partnership on this project, and Mayor Rex Richardson, the first mayor from North Long Beach, who has championed the Greenbelt for years. This is a testament to your work and your advocacy. So we're so happy to be able to partner with you and Councilwoman Thresh Intook, who always goes to bat for her council district and being able to not just work on this project, but many more after this to continue the progress that we are making here for the community. I want to also thank the Acting Director of Parks and Rec and Marine, Stephen Scott. Thank you for your work. Thank you for working with us. And Acting Director of Public Works, Josh Hickman, and other city staff for all their hard work to move this project forward. It doesn't happen really without the staff because we have the idea, we'll come together, but then the staff makes it happen. So thank you all for your contributions. So access to parks and open space and outdoor recreation is critical to the health and the well-being of our communities. This is an issue that's been near and dear for me since I got to the Congress, is saying how can we create more open spaces. When I was a kid, I didn't have a park nearby. I had to get on a bus to go play Little League and baseball. And so for me, it's investing in community. It's investing in making sure they have green open space to go to in the neighborhoods, especially those that have limited access to parks and open space, like in North and West Long Beach, and those along the I-10 freeway and the lower LA River. So that's why I introduced a bill very early on when I got to Congress called Outdoors for All Act, which was signed into law last year to ensure that federal funding goes to urban parks in communities that lack access to outdoor recreational space. And so when there was an opportunity to bring dollars right here locally, we said, how can we make sure this project qualifies and that we bring dollars back? And so we were able to secure $2 million of federal funding for the 51st Street Greenbelt right here in North Long Beach. This is a vibrant new park space that I think is going to have great amenities for all ages, including, I understand, and you can see the renderings here, a natural walking path and a traffic garden and a playground and exercise equipment. It's going to mean a short walking distance from two schools, which I think is also great, that kids will have a place to come to after school and to be nearby, and to have green infrastructure to collect the stormwater runoff and prevent toxins and trash from entering the LA River and washing up on the beach. Can't tell you how many times I've been on a beach and you see that wash up and say, what more can we do to prevent this? So it's great. It's going to have that feature too. The fact that it's located next to the LA River, which has, you know, the bike path and walking paths and even horses, you know, that come through here through these areas. People sometimes don't believe me when I tell them that they connect other recreational opportunities. So it's going to be exciting to see this new green space when it's done. I'm looking forward to coming back and having an opportunity to do that. In the meantime, we'll continue the fight to continue to bring more funding and improvements to the North Long Beach area and community, and of course, on a whole range of other issues that are going on right now in the country. But our first order of business is making sure we have every opportunity to bring community-funded projects and dollars right here to the district. And this is an example of why we're fighting to make sure we have that ability to do that. And so with that, I get the honor of introducing the councilwoman who who represents this district. It's great to be able to work with her and continuing to champion, work together. Councilwoman Thrash Intuck.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman. Thank you for being here and for that introduction and making sure you didn't leave the stage before I got here. Thank you so much for that. So as was stated, I'm Councilwoman Tanua Thrash Intuck, and it is so exciting to be here on the hottest day of the week to kick off the groundbreaking of another green space in our community. Today, I'm pleased to say that one of the district residents that I brought with me is an avid user of local parks, and that's my son. So I said to him, today we're out building a park. I see that round of applause you wanted to give for that, Stephen. Yes, so I have my son here today to make sure we get this park built. So for today, we are looking at ensuring that a historically underserved community has access to accessible green space. It is an honor to be here at the 51st Street Greenbelt groundbreaking in the long legacy that has already been noted about making sure that communities have this kind of space. When I look around at my neighbors that are here, I know that they're excited as well and thinking about not only the space, but the value that green space adds to community and frankly, home values in this community as well. We're going to transform this lot together into a place of opportunity, play, and connection. This space here when the city of Long Beach makes sure that it has a vision for piles of dirt and leaves that sat here before. But in order to make this positive impact, we can't do that without the partners who have assisted in making this happen. And so I will say, especially to our funders who have helped to close the gap of $6 million in order to make this happen, Port of Long Beach, the Housing and Urban Development Department, which was spearheaded by the leadership of Congresswoman Annette Barragan, the Rivers and Mountains Conservancy, the Construction and Demolition Fund from the City of Long Beach for fiscal year 25, as well as Measure A bond funds from fiscal year 2025. Not only, with rounds of applause for all of those partners who have helped to make this financially possible. This groundbreaking is also a part of when the community says, here's what we'd like to see at this site. So I want to thank the city family for those surveys and engagement with community so that the amenities that you have here, the native plants, the walking path, the play area, the workout space, all of that is part of the advocacy that the community wanted to make sure that this is the kind of park for their area. This stands at the foundation of making sure that people of all ages will be able to come here. This particular space sits at, as noted, the intersection of several local schools, and really will be an opportunity, we hope, for residents to consider it a well-being space. So we look forward to being able to see a space to walk where families can come, where the whole Dooley community can be able to watch children play in this space. So it is with great pride that I again welcome you to this groundbreaking here in North Long Beach. And I want to thank everyone who participated in making sure that this park's design was as responsive as it is. Thank you again to our city family for all of your leadership and engaging this community in the process. So with that, I'd like to bring up the next speaker, which is Stephen Scott, who is the Acting Director of the Recreation and Marine Department for the City of Long Beach. Thank you. Yes.
So thank you, Council Member, and good afternoon, everybody. Again, I'm Stephen Scott, and I'm the Acting Director for your Parks, Recreation, and Marine Department, and I am so excited to be joining all of you today as we take another step, as we embark on another opportunity to provide more open space to our community. These opportunities don't come along every day, but when they do, we need to take a moment to stop, to celebrate, and to recognize just how important these open spaces are to our community. As the mayor mentioned earlier on in his comments, a lot has happened along the LA River over the last 10 years, with the deforest wetlands to the north of us, Molina Park to the south of us. We've added close to 50 acres of parklands and countless opportunities for recreational activities and community bonding. This has been a long time coming, but we're here, we made it, and we're all excited. We all know that parks are vital to a community's physical, mental, and environmental health. And any time that we can add additional space, it is a wonderful opportunity. It is a victory for us all. Parks are an essential part of a healthy Long Beach and offers opportunities for connection, learning, and physical activity. So how exciting that we're here today, returning to the spot where just 7 years ago, we held some public engagement activities to hear from the community what is important to you, giving them an opportunity to imagine and dream what is possible. And this is exciting to be taking that next step. Aligned with many of the outcomes identified in our community-driven Parks Make Long Beach strategic plan, once complete, the 51st Street Greenbelt will include a walking path, fitness and play equipment, native plants, trees, and other bioswales to ensure that we are addressing our environmental needs, responsibilities. also including benches, hydration stations, things that really make this a destination. That is what we want for the community, to come out and enjoy the open spaces. And so we are really looking forward to that opportunity to provide for the community. So again, a big thank you to our mayor and councilwoman for your continued leadership, our city manager, the community for the ongoing participation and advocacy, to our funders, Congresswoman Rivers and Mountains, all of our funders, and of course to our partners in Public Works who are going to be really taking us to that next level, completing the project, the development and delivery of this project. So at this time, I want to introduce our next speaker, Acting Director for Public Works, Josh Hickman, who will say a few things about the project. Josh.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Good morning, everybody. Joshua Hickman, Acting Director for Public Works. Really want to just thank you for the partnership with PRM, with many of those that have already been mentioned. Without those strong partnerships, projects like this really wouldn't be successful. So I do want to focus in on our project-specific team within and led by Marilyn within our Project Management Bureau. We've got a lot of different team members here. I know this is the symbolic kind of groundbreaking, but this work has been underway for a couple of years now. So I want to thank our folks at SDC Engineering, City Fabric, and KPFF. We've got Conservation Corps that's going to help out with some of the landscaping. We've got our inspection team from Twining, all that are going to be out here working really hard over the coming year to make this project a reality. And we don't stop at the borders of the project itself. We've already done some work outside the curb, gutter, and sidewalk, so some of the hardscape to improve access to this facility. And once the project's all done, we're going to come back in and restore the pavement out front. So it's going to be a holistic project that really integrates seamlessly with all of the neighborhood as well. So thanks to everybody, thanks to the team, and with that, I'd like to invite up the folks that spoke and other officials for the groundbreaking ceremony.